What is good, everyone? Welcome back to Fallout 76. It's been a minute, but we're getting back up into it. We're at Watoga. Oh, can't see. What is happening? Is that a nuke? Coolio. Oh! Oh boy. Oh boy. That's good, dude. And then here we go.
Automated mining services welcome you to the home of industry. Visitors, please.
To the headquarters we go. Oh, this is where we deal with the Hellcats, and we eventually get the Hellcat mercenary armor. Oh yeah, I can live with this.
I could have handled them on my own, you know. I've had to be the one who takes care of Max and me. And now that that's taken care of, I already did a sweep of this floor before that mercenary attacked me.
Okay. So let's get going. Which way do we go? Doors doesn't open. That doesn't open. We go this way, I guess. Ah. Psychopaths. Someone seems to have lost their head. Ha 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 ha. Open the door! Hey, what are you? Ultrasite scrap. Absolutely, I'll take it. Move.
That necklace. I know that necklace.
Nice.
I'd recognize that necklace anywhere. That's Bert's necklace. I've never seen them without it. My mom had a... Thank you. You're right. Max and I will keep remembering about it. Maybe I can tell you about her sometime. If you want. At least we know that Bert and Sheena made it to AMS. Let's keep looking.
Okay, reload. To go upstairs, 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 upstairs. Oh. Raw fertilizer. Ugh. Nobody needs wonder glue. Nobody wonders what's in the glue. Ha 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 ha. Woo. Ooh. I take a fusion core. I need it. Weapon grade bullshit.
There. I recognize them. That's one of the raiders that went with Sheena and Bert. I hope they're still okay. I'm so tired of all the blood and death. Aren't you just a ray of sunshine? Come on.
Hey, vey. Oh boy, now we get to play guessing game. Oh, cool. Bunch of dead people. Subject 67, cow exposure to heated ultrasite, double standard dosing, growth in of a second head, no loss of function. Wow, y'all were in here just straight up experimenting on cows. That's wild. I'll absolutely take your ultrasite scrap though.
What does that note say? A note from Sheena. The Raiders. Of course. One day, we're almost to the top of AMS.
Okay, I'm sorry if I'm kind of just spamming through her dialogue. She's obnoxious. I'm not fond of this mission, especially because of her. This game doesn't need any more whiny, needy bull crap. Blah, 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 blah. My head, cover me. What's good? Okay.
Identified input.
Oh hell yeah, time for the level up. Why are you hiding? Blow your hand off. There you go. Why are you hiding? Why are you hiding? Why are you running? No, my friend, you are the chicken. Get turned into radioactive jelly, motherfucker. Shooting you in the leg does nothing. Shooting you in the head does. Minimalistic. Okay, so you're just gonna be a problem. Okay. He came out of this room over here. Just double check to make sure we didn't miss nothing. Jesus, you're in my face, lady.
Captured? That's good. That means they were taken alive. We need to figure out where these holding cells are. See if you can find anything else that hints toward their location. I have no idea. That son of a bitch is gonna pay for messing. Please hurry.
Ma'am, get out of my face, thank you. I'm trying to look, but what am I supposed to... There we go. Now we get this and we go in the basement. sure what to grab. Then weapons. Yikes, he blew apart. That was not in my intention, but you know, sometimes you get shot in the back of the head and you fly into pieces. It tends to happen. Headless. Wow, hate that. Your aim is bad.
What the hell? The brotherhood sent their lackey to try and bring me back. I told them I refused to even consider it until we found you. They're actually not as bad as I thought. And they helped me find you. But anyway, are you two okay? You look pretty beat up.
Work on giving these mercenaries hell, Marsha. Giving me the great addition to the war party. So, can you get us out of here or not?
Thank you. I won't forget this.
Nothing that could be of use to us. It seems like they were doing some sort of experiments on people down here. The terminal over there might have more information. Appreciate your help.
Don't worry, you two. We'll get you out soon. You've all shown me that maybe all Brotherhood members aren't the same. But I can't just leave the war behind. We're family now. Mom? You're right. She would be rolling in her grave right now if she knew I left Max in the care of someone else. She always told us to stick together.
Marshall, no. Why would you go back to them? The Brotherhood are our enemies.
I'm not joining the Brotherhood, but I can't just abandon everyone at Fort House. Their initiate helped me see that. I'm sorry. I really am. I'll never forget the way that you all accepted me into your family. I hope that one day we'll be able to see each other again, and it won't be on fighting terms. Thanks for everything. I'll see you back at Fort House.
Coolio, so I managed to convince her to stay with the Brotherhood. Oh boy.
Hey,
Oh, I can't interact with you. Cool. Oh, you were the other dude that I blew apart. Alright, cool. Alright, I believe we can actually go back to Atlas now. Alright, now that we got that done for Scribe Valdez.
Welcome back, Initiate. I see that Marcia has returned in brighter spirits than before. I don't know how you managed it, but great work. Did you discover anything else on your mission? This letter is concerning. When Marcia wasn't missing, it seems that these Hellcat mercenaries and the Blue Ridge Caravan Company are both involved in the other disappearances. Please, take this to Romani as soon as you can. She'll want to hear about this.
Heck yeah. What'd we get for that? Stims, Radway, Purified Water, Frag Grenade. Where is Romani? Paladin Romani is down this way.
Finding everyone that has gone missing is my top priority. We need more evidence before we can act.
What more do you need, huh? Are you saying Jason's a liar?
That's not what I'm saying at all. Initiate. There's something we should discuss. Mr. Knapp here has come to us with another missing person's case.
Who's Cassie? Cassie Holloway. She paid some caravan of folk to help her travel here from out west. Sent me some letters. She said, the letters arrived just fine. She spoke with the caravanners and tell me that Cassie never set out with them at all. Those, the Blue Mountain Woods.
Blue Ridge Caravan Company. This letter said they would require more people from Blue Ridge. Interesting. This is the first real lead we found, and it connects directly with what Mr. Knight was reporting. I actually had my own suspicions about the organization. This information certainly tips the scales. Investigate this Blue Ridge Caravan Company. Into the Big Bend Tunnel. Initiate. I'd like you to meet me. Try not to attract too much attention either. They realize we're in the brotherhood, they may clam up. That's right. Fort Atlas is secure for the time being, and with Shin out of commission, I'd like to step in and do my part. This is our strongest link by far. The two of us need to act quickly if we hope to safely return those that went missing. Thank you, Initiate. Ad Victoria.
I believe I've actually been there already. It's down here, right? Yes. Oh, no, I haven't been to that specific one. I was to one of the other caves. This is closer. Nuka World Tour. She said, make sure they don't think that we are brotherhood. So that means, unfortunately, I gotta hop out and collect my armor. There's no workbench here, is there? Complaints. There's one complaint. Oh, maybe there's a workbench here. Oh, heck yeah, this helps so much. Scrap all this spare stuff. I can't use the scrap box. I got any useless legendaries I don't want? No, I do not. Not at the time being. I don't need to make anything. All I really have to do is just break that stuff down. Going for a run. Going for a run. Oh god. So A cryo mine. Absolutely fucking useless. God, they put more stuff up here. It's been so long since I've played this game. Ooh, perfect.
Welcome, citizen. I am authorized to trade supplies. I am authorized to trade supplies and equipment. Don't face the wasteland without the proper supplies.
Oh boy. Ooh, power armor. Those I will gladly take. I'm not going to deal with that at the moment. Actually, I believe one of the responders is in here. Fire breathers, anyway. So the fire breathers went missing too, trying to deal with these people.
Sniper rifle.
Ah, there you are, Issue. Right. Sorry for the informality, but we should keep a low profile. We won't spook anyone that might be listening in. Huh. Don't get too used to that. But listen, I was hoping we could talk for a few minutes before we head upstairs. Let me buy you a drink. What do you say? Oh, cut the crap. We're being real here. And there's some things we need to hash out. Come on, pull up a stool. Great. Take a seat.
Oh boy, a customer! What can I get? Neat! But you sure as shit ain't getting it on the rocks. Okay, here you go. Enjoy.
A fine choice. Salamati, my friend. I'd rather not. Believe this? I just need a brief moment where I'm not a paladin with a headstrong. That's interesting phrasing. Join. Never really thought about it that way. I was already in the National Guard, helping people, maintaining peace. That was my life. The Brotherhood didn't feel like a new organization. It felt like regrouping with my people. A return to form. Maybe some ranks and verbiage changed, but the heart of it was there. I'm not sure I even gave it a second thought. It was. Even knowing what I know now, I have no regrets. They were my people, my comrades. But things changed as time rolled on. As I'm sure you know, the views of the elders and I differed greatly. Sometimes I think... No, I'm certain that I was selected for this mission in order to remove my perspective and influence. The elders saw my pull and experience as a threat and knew I would never align with their goals. What better way to prevent my meddling than to send me packing on a cross-country venture? I often wonder if they ever expected me to report in at all. To make it here alive. Joke's on them, I guess. Alan Connors. That's right. Dear, dear friend. The two of us were from the same unit in the National Guard. Alan had been my rock through every storm I weathered. We survived the bombs together, joined the Brotherhood together. He was more than my right hand. He was really a lifelong companion. I'd never really considered a world without him. Not just to me either. To both Valdez and Shin. He was like a big brother, even a father. He was always there for them. That's the part that gets to me. He was an important person to damn near everyone. It's what makes his absence hurt even more. Indeed, he was the bedrock of this team. And things were never the same with Shin from then on. When we lost Alan, Shin stepped up to take on many of his responsibilities. He was on top of the grief. That must have been a lot to handle. It led him to fall back on what he knows. Rules and doctrine. He doesn't trust anyone else to help him see beyond that. Not like he trusted Alan. And because of me, because of a call I made, we all lost him. I know Shin will never forgive me for it. I'll let that one slide, since we're off duty, so to speak. But don't for a minute think that you're in a position to lecture me on the responsibilities of my station. If anything, I fought against my better instincts and went with a plan that I myself doubted. But that kind of reflection is fruitless. I made the final call. The burden lies on my shoulders. I hope, at least, you can start to see things from my perspective more. to understand why I make the choices I make. I think that's a fine idea. To whom? To our new brotherhood. The Salamati.
No. Why is she doing this shit? You're not a member. You literally betrayed us. You're just doing this side mission with me. She crazy. She crazy and they're hitting my friend. She cuckoo for Cocoa Pops. Don't stare at me, freak. I'll punch you in your face, you liar.
I'm afraid my calendar is all out of room for idle chatter, dear. I'm afraid my calendar is all out of room for idle chatter, dear. Please, Joanna is just fine, dear. And while all this cloak and dagger hubbub is flattering, why don't we cut to the chase, Captain Romani?
Okay, Joanna. It appears I am.
And looky there. You've got one of these famous vault dwellers in tow. Oh, and I know this one. And a splash of it here. Say, when are you planning to provide some of that skill to my caravans?
I'd appreciate if the job offers were safe for living. We're here on pressing business.
Okay, Paladin. Down to brass tacks then. It's not an accident that I finally opted to meet you. After playing hard to get for so long. We know you're interested in a place like Promise. We are too. Been looking into it for a spell now. Alright. That's fine by me.
Right now, the most important thing is finding everyone that has gone missing and returning them home. Being upfront with your involvement in this now will be looked upon favorably, because we're not stopping until this is solved and they are safe.
Slow down, Paladin. This is not an admission of guilt or an attempt to weasel out of responsibility. We are just as concerned about these folk as you. We're willing to cooperate in hopes of saving lives, nothing else. And if you're hoping I'm about to spill the beans on some secret abduction scheme, you're out of luck. We have the same goals as you in this.
Honeyed words, but we should proceed. What can you tell us about the people that went missing from your caravan?
Better to just let you take a look for yourselves. Ares! Come on in here!
This guy looks like some kind of guard. Probably armed. Don't take your eye off him, Initiate. Hey.
You rang, boss?
Harper's Ferry, the train tunnel. Mind showing our guests the route?
Oh, crap. You really want to go back there?
That was exactly my thinking, Ares. Head on over to that tunnel and show this duo of detectives the scene of the crime. Does that sound amenable to y'all?
Okie dokie, I'll meet you there. It's the big fancy train tunnel, just east of them.
Now, time is money, and so if you don't mind...
Fine, but after...
By all means.
Gotta keep your eyes peeled in this weather.
everybody, that is all the time we have for today. We will save off here, and I will see you next time. Till then, peace.